Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In this movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2010/2011 drama thriller film, Trust. Trust is directed by David Schwimmer, and it's about a suburban family who is torn apart when 14-year-old Annie meets her first boyfriend online. After months of communicating via online chat and phone, Annie discovers her friend, like Charlie, is not who he originally claimed to be. Shocked into disbelief, her parents are shattered by their daughter's actions and struggle to support her as she comes to terms with what has happened to her once innocent life. And, because, like, the movie is pretty much, about a 14-year-old girl who becomes a victim of sexual abuse when she becomes a friend of, when she becomes friends with another person on the internet. Yeah. And, of course, that person on the internet is also in his 30s, like, and his name is somewhat called, like, he claims to be, his name is Charlie, of course, like, in his 30s, while Annie's 14 years old in the film. So, and, the movie's pretty much, like a drama thriller film and the movie's rated R for disturbing material involving the rape of a teen, language, sexual content, and some violence. And it's also hard to believe that David Schwimmer actually directed this movie. Like, I actually read in some interview videos on YouTube with David Schwimmer, like, how he worked on this film, Trust. David Schwimmer actually worked for a foundation called the Rape Foundation, where I think it's like a foundation where they're trying to find a way to stop rape, of course, to stop rape from underage people, including teenagers and kids. Like, yeah, because if you look up David Schwimmer's interviews on how he worked on Trust, you'll see what I mean. And yeah. So, I also watched this movie, like, on the way to Ocean City, Maryland for Memorial Day weekend. I also watched this movie on DVD when I first got this DVD. And I gotta say, Trust, I thought was a great movie. Yeah, it's also a pretty bizarre movie when you think about it, because like I said, David Schwimmer directed this film. And it's kind of almost interesting and hard to believe that, like, how David Schwimmer can direct, even David Schwimmer can direct some serious drama thriller film as well, like Trust. Like, David Schwimmer would actually direct something so bizarre and of course, like, serious as well. Excuse me. And I gotta say, the performances in this movie I thought were great. I thought the performances were pretty good. I think like Clive Owen and Catherine Keener and Jason Clarke and Viola Davis. Oh yeah, 'cause Catherine Keener and Viola Davis were in this film. I thought their performances were really good. And yeah, so, and I gotta say, David Schwimmer actually does a good job directing this film. And maybe if one of these days, if David Schwimmer ever considers directing another movie, maybe I think he might be better off directing comedy films, since most of you guys think that David Schwimmer's career is actually full of comedy, like how he was on the show Friends, as well as playing Melman from Madagascar, like I said before in my previous videos when mentioning this movie. Yeah. But yeah, so, and the story itself I thought was like, it was pretty solid, and maybe I kind of would like to see another movie directed by David Schwimmer, like, not only David Schwimmer directs, but also writes and stars in. And even Roger Ebert even called this film one of the year's best films, and Roger Ebert gave Trust 4 stars from the Chicago Sun-Times. Oh yeah, and of course I have the same rating for Trust as well, just like Roger Ebert. So overall, Trust I thought was a really great movie, and I'm gonna give Trust 4 out of 5 stars. So if you haven't seen or heard of Trust yet, then I recommend checking out Trust. If you can, like, if you're interested in checking out this film for yourself, then I recommend giving it a watch. And I'm sure if you enjoy David Schwimmer's other work, then I'm sure you'll probably like it or so. But because I'm sure some of you guys out there probably never even heard of this movie until, like, maybe when you looked it up or something. But yeah. So yeah, Trust I thought was a really great movie. Bizarre movie, but still a great movie. And so that's going to be it for my movie review on Trust. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.